All right, so we're gonna go over how to program a show in a FlareCON, which is this guy here, all right? This is the brain, it's a transmitter. This is an uplight. This is on channel 1, all right? So this is already getting signal. Here's how you do it. So you can go and you can find your light here, all right? So in this case, we're using a hex 4 right there, okay? And we are on address 1, that's the address of this guy, and we only have one light, okay? And the only reason you would change count is if you had like 10 of them all on different addresses, you could program it quickly like that. So first step we're gonna do, let's get a color. This color is going to be red, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a show. So I'm gonna click add, all right? And I already have something on show 1. Let's use any other show, any other scene. Let's use 3, okay? So now we're on scene 3. This is 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond for scene time and fade time. I want this to last probably 2 seconds, okay? And I want to fade 1 second between each thing. All right, so this can be a 0, that's fine. That can be a, 0. Okay, once I have that, I'm saving this to scene 3. 2 seconds, it'll hold. 1 second, it'll fade. Here we go, I'm gonna click add new. That just saved to that scene, scene 3. So let's go ahead and let's build a chase. There's green. All right, I'm gonna add, notice these settings stay the same. See that number? Now it says 1, means there's something in slot 1. I wanna add it to slot 2, so I'm gonna click add new. There we go, so now we have green, let's do it with blue. And you can do this pretty fast, all right? Notice it updated there, there's blue. Let's do yellow, right? And this is just an example here. Add new, keep going. We got a baby blue there, add new. So FlareCON does make it pretty easy. It's not very well documented, but it is pretty easy to set up. And luckily it remembers, cancel that. Luckily it remembers your settings, and we'll end with a white here and finally add new. Okay, great, I created a scene, but how do I use it? Well, let's go ahead and we can black out these lights, and I can go over here to the top to where it says show. All right, scene 1, that's the one I already had programmed. Scene 3, that's the one we just did. If I click scene 3, it's gonna hold for 2 seconds, fade to the next color, hold, and then fade to the next color, and it'll just keep that loop the entire time. So that is how you program on the FlareCON, which is this guy here. Now, by the way, really cool thing is I'm gonna black this out. This is the brain, okay? This is just a controller. What was just saved was actually saved to internal memory here. What's really cool is sometimes iPhones, iPads, they don't connect very well. So you can actually trigger that scene we just built from here. You don't even need the iPad. Here's how you do that. You're gonna click menu until you get to program. Okay, program's currently set to off. You're gonna click enter and you're gonna select the program you want. There's scene 1. Let's go to scene 3. That's the one we just programmed. I click enter and it's running that scene now. That's all I did. I haven't touched the iPad at all. And you can see on the iPad it is running. So that proves that this is the brain. This is the controller that is transmitting over here. This simply just sends commands to this guy here. And what's really nice is if I can actually change through scenes here, right? So here's a fast one that we created earlier. Okay, so that's just moving very quickly and I can set it off as well. So in a pinch, you don't want to deal with the iPad, you want to program at home. This loses connection in the middle of a show. If you have your scene set up, you can actually control everything from the FlareCON itself. This is a Gen 1 FlareCON. They make a Gen 2 FlareCON. It's the same idea. So that's how you program with CHAUVET lighting, the CHAUVET FlareCON Freedom series of uplights, and the FlareCON app here. So hope that was helpful. Thanks.